is everyone doing today? I felt like a dummy when I was laying in bed, realizing when I went to the post office yesterday, I was like, oh, I missed them by 15 minutes. No, you big goof. It's Saturday. You missed them by 5 hours and 15 minutes. And nobody corrected me. It's pretty funny. Yeah, the post office is only open till noon on Saturday, Wendy. Do better. Do better. Hi, Aunt Libby. I got a blister at the top of my mouth. I'm trying to think what I ate that was hot. I must have just cut it with the chip. Who knows? Because I don't. I sure don't. It's hot out, but I'm tired of looking at my arms, so I put a sweater on. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I was washing my face. My animals are really struggling, and it's like breaking my heart. But I don't know what else I can do. I'm gonna go get some bombs and flea bomb my house. I'll do it probably a little bit later when the sun goes down. That way I can put the babies on the balcony. Because I know it's like a 4-hour procedure, and then I was gonna maybe just go to the beach and take my Bible, and since it gets cooler in the evenings now, and just go from there. How are you doing? Govid? I'm doing okay. Victor, thank you. Hi, Phil. Hi, no pal. Uncle Ruckus, hi. I did not. I just got it out of my purse. I plugged in the charger because I'm getting low on charge. I'm sure today my dad is sleeping a lot because his steroids are wearing off and he's probably very weak. Not eating. I don't feel like baking a pie. No, I'm not married. Hi, Sam. Hi, Gigi. Thank you, Victor. I love him right back. Thank you, Jason. Was I disassociating from what? Shahik, thank you. Henry, thank you, I think. Hi, Marinella. I don't remember if I even said that. I just have a really heavy heart right now. I got a lot on my mind, and I guess, yeah, I was looking over there at people walking by. So, it is what it is, you know? God's got me. Everything will be okay. We're allowed to have a heavy heart when we feel like we have a heavy heart. Hi, Lori. I love you. I'm 44. So, this is for my bumblebees, because the men will either be grossed out or not care, which is completely normal and fine. But like, I've been bleeding really, really, really bad, like going through a tampon an hour. I couldn't sleep last night again. The insomnia is back. It'll be better once I start back to work on Tuesday. Hopefully they put me on the schedule. I tried to pick up Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. I'm just waiting to hear back. I need to call them to see what my uniform is. Welcome. And I didn't think about it. I was just thinking it was odd because I was on my period for a month, and then like 4 days go by, and then and it's like more flowy than it's ever been in my entire life, bringing me so much like discomfort and pain in my back. And when I was talking to my parents, it was my dad that actually said, "Baby, when did you start your aspirin and Lipitor?" And I said, "The day I started." And he goes, "Those are 2 blood thinners. You need to quit taking your Lipitor for right now." Never thunked of it. So I didn't take my Lipitor this morning, but like I said, I was up all night long. I just couldn't sleep. I don't know where you're going, dude. I couldn't sleep, and I bled through 3 pair of pajama pants. I mean, I just sprayed and washed them and threw them in the washer just before I left. Like, one of the pair were my grandmother's pajamas. If I can't get the stain out, I'm gonna be devastated. But are you guys there? My phone overheated. That's crazy. It is 107. Hi, Kuma. Aunt Libby, are you still here? Sorry, guys, my phone overheated. Like I said, it is 107. I got a cardigan on, but I just was so tired of looking at my arms on lives. It's just not a sight to see. I'm helping you out, and you're welcome. For sure. Oh, you're such a sweet soul. Um, let me get that AC on my phone. But anyway, I was saying that I bled through 3 pair of sleepies last night. Got it on my bed sheets. Thank goodness it didn't get on my mattress, or I would have been so devastated. But I felt it. I was like, I'm leaking, I'm leaking, I'm leaking. So I took my hand and just cuffed it and ran to the bathroom. I had blood all over me. I was like, I washed my hands. I still got blood on me. Sorry, guys. Vagina blood. Man, I washed up to my elbows, too. It was so much freaking blood. So much. But, like I said, if you didn't hear me, my dad was like, you're on 2 new blood thinners. You need to quit taking your Lipitor. For right now, anyway. I never thought about it. I didn't. That never crossed my mind. I've never bled like this. But I bled through my Graham's, my favorite pajama set of hers. She's gone now, and I'm just like, no. So I like sprayed and washed, and I threw them in the washer. 3 times I had to get up, and like I was changed them every hour, and it wasn't enough. So yeah, I don't know how long this period's gonna last. The last one lasted over 30 days. But I'm grateful that it's not affecting. It's not like making me weak. Or anything. It's not making me weak. But I have been eating more, so. They did. Why would they do that? I don't get it, but. Well, I had a heart attack. No, thank you. Can I just get a caramel iced coffee with light ice, extra cream? Large. Yes, light ice, ma'am, and extra cream. No, thank you. Thank you. So, I'm grateful for that. I am grateful. And I know where my back pain was coming from. It's just weird that I guess it just, I don't know. I don't know. I just wonder, because it ain't letting up. It ain't letting up. So I gotta go to Walmart. I know. I was like, why didn't I think about this Friday? It just never crossed my mind. My father is the one that brought it to my attention. When did you start? 2 days ago. When did you start taking your aspirin and Lipitor? 2 days ago. There's your answer. I was like, oh. But I mean, they're just being precautious, I guess. Thank you, Annie. my stress test, which is a 3-hour appointment, which is like crazy to me. After we figure that out, then not long after that, I'll see my rheumatoid arthritis, and then I can focus more on like the gastro part, making sure everything's okay since I had all those surgeries. I love and adore you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You too, baby. Bye. She is just a sweet, sweet baby, that girl. Goodness gracious. I gotta do something nice for her. She always is like 5 months today. Thank you. It's been 5 months. Because I'm in Florida and it's sunny. It's 107 degrees out right now. There's no sugar. Oh my gosh, don't freak out, Wendy. It's okay. It's okay. There's no sugar in this. None. No caramel, no sugar. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Whoa. Ah, that's strong on the tongue. That is strong on the tongue. Yeah. Woo. Woo, baby, woo. I don't either, Nancy. I paid $6. No, I paid $2.30. Should I go back? I feel so horrible because she was so sweet and she always tries to make it extra wonderful for me. I think I'll just sip on it, and then when I get home, I'll add some creamer to it. I don't know. What do I do? I don't want to be a pain. I mean, I'm in no rush. I gotta go. I'm at Walmart, but I guess I'll go back since it's right there. But where's my list? I think I'm gonna tell the management. Hi, Robin. I think I'm gonna tell the management that, because of course I'm getting slack from people, shocking, about my animals having fleas. I should do better. I should try harder. I should do this. I should do that. Well, I've done everything I can except lawn my house, which I'm going to get that today. It just, I don't know. So I want to be like, you know what? You got rules in place for a reason, and my neighbor is not following the rules, and now his cat that just had 4 babies is pregnant again, and she's going to have more babies, and none of them are dewormed, none of them have had flea treatment, none of them have been to the vet, and we live right next door. Max walks by that every single day. Fleas jump. I'm sure they're jumping to the balcony and getting on Lola. Like, they've been treated with many times with expensive stuff, so it's just like, if a flea gets on them, but they eventually die. They're not dying. And, I was just here and my order is incorrect. You got it. Thank you. So, I'm going to tell her, he needs, or you need to take care of this situation. And I want to be reimbursed for all this money that it's easily $250 that I've spent that I do not have that needs to go towards my rent. Like, if he's going to cause the problem, then he is reliable to fix the problem. I've done the dawn. I've done the dawn. I've done tea tree. I got in the damn bathtub with my dog. Used a scrub brush. And yeah, each time the fleas fall off of him. But if one flea gets on him, they lay 100 babies, we're fucked again. So I don't know why I'm handing her my list. But it's just like, to the people that think they need to message me and email me and tell me how to raise my animals, just please don't. If you've been following me, you know that those babies are my world. And it's really, really hard. It's almost like you're talking about my child. It's just, don't do it. You don't think I haven't tried everything? It just hurts my heart. Like, stop. You take care of your animals, I'll take care of mine. I mean, I make my dog his own healthy food because I don't want him to get the stupid shit from Walmart that last time made him sick. Like, I go above and beyond for my fur babies. And it is hurtful. I love you. Just remember that. There's no caramel or sugar in it. Don't kill him. No. There's enough of that going around, baby.
I'll make this for you.
Thank you. She said, I want to kill the guy that made this. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Enough of that going around. I'm glad she wasn't the one that made it, because that would have made my heart sad for her. Okay, Amanda, don't use God's name in vain, and please don't tell me what to do. But I gotta get milk, tampons, foggers, and I was gonna look at the cereal. But I just said I've already done that because that's what I use. But it's so funny, Marinella, because when I said it on live, I bathed him with a dish soap, Dawn, which is what they use when they find animals that have been stuck in oil, and I mean, like, it's safe to use on animals. I get so much flashback because I use it. It's not good for their skin. It's just like, I can't win. Just let me take care of my animals. I'm not talking to you, Marinelle.
You are. I wish you was much care about.
Thank you, sweetheart. What is your name?
Tori.
Tori, I'm Wendy. I'm going to bring you something special.
It's a special gift. I can see you. I see you all the time.
I know. It's like we're best friends. Well, I'm like your mom, but still.
Well, I hope you have a good one and I hope you have a safe day.
You too, sweetie. She said that she's just happy to be able to serve and see my smile. I gotta let people quit getting in my head. I know who the hell I am. I am love. I am not perfect. I am perfectly imperfect. But I am love. And people are getting to me, you guys. People are getting to me, making me question who I am. And I know who I am. God knows who I am. And I did make a post. And I don't know if you saw it. But I asked, do you think I'm one of the negative people you've ever met? And a shocking number of people said yes. And it had me shook. And I want people to be honest. I don't know who said, yes. I don't, it doesn't show you who says yes. Which I think it's good because people are more prone to take the poll that I post on my channel. But the number and how many people think that I am the most negative person they've ever met made me really have to stop and think, are you? Now I know I worry. I worry a lot. I worry about my family. I worry about my health. I mean, why not? I just had a heart attack and I'm 44 years old. My dad has cancer. Why wouldn't I worry about that? That would be crazy if I didn't. But it blew my mind. It really, really. Yes, I had a heart attack. I don't know exactly when. You guys, I actually want to show you it because this comes straight from my doctor. She said, because I needed to know for work. And she said, well, I need all the information sent to my office. I don't know if they emailed it or fax. I gave them both. She got all the information. She made a final decision. I think I actually took a picture. Just so you guys can read it yourself. Did you have time to read it? I'm parked, Mr. Sweet Tooth. Not today. Not today. Please, someone. I am parked in a parking lot. Shut up. Okay. I mean, my own parents are having a hard time acknowledging that their daughter had a heart attack. Like, they still don't believe it. They're like, it must have been something else. Okay. I just feel... I don't know. I feel a change coming. I feel an involvement, if that's a word and I can use it, coming. I know I need to send it to my mom, but it's just like they're like, I don't know about all that and stuff, and I'm just like, whatever helps you sleep at night. Whatever. I don't know what to tell you. You don't even believe me. I have to provide documentation for you to believe your daughter. Why? I've never. Yes, they're real. I don't lie to you, mom and dad. You know this. Why? It has to be because they just don't want to believe it. I'll read it to you if I can see it with my face. Hold on. It said, this letter is to confirm that my patient, Wendy Bailey, has recently been hospitalized for a mild cardiac infarction. She has since been released but will require further medical treatment, including a cardiac testing, stress test, and heart monitoring, and a follow-up visits with her cardiologist. She has also recently been diagnosed with osteoporosis, rheumatoid arthritis, and is currently being treated for thyroid disease, all of which has been treated with medication. I am writing this on Wendy's behalf to confirm her medical history. If you have any further questions, or require additional information, please do not hesitate to contact our office. That's what it says. My troponin was high. It was very elevated. So that's what it says. And people still don't want to believe it. And people will call me negative. I'm not laying in bed. Woe is me. I still get up. I live my life. I take care of what needs to be done. And I fought to keep my job. Not that they were going to terminate me, because they were not. But I could be like, you know what? I just had a heart attack. I'm just not ready or able to go to work. I need to rest my body. I'm like, what can I do? And then they give me 3 options. I'm like, put me wherever you want. I ain't being picky. I just need to work. I need to make money. I'm not playing this pity game and being negative. And I just, the last couple days, speaking about Charlie Kirk and the girl on the train, yeah, I was negative. But you know what else? The last few nights, I've become closer to God. I want Him to teach me how to turn my anger and my fear into faith, stronger faith. I think we go through these situations because it draws us closer to the Lord. And I am so grateful for that. But it's still very, very, very sad that horrible things like this happen. And I have the right. I'm an influencer. You scroll through social media. I think all influencers had a say, and a lot of them were screaming and yelling and cussing and crying. A lot of us were really touched and hurt and crying, and we don't even know this guy. The heartbreak from the girl that was stabbed and nobody stepped in, that's a lot to take in. And you may have conversations with your family or whatnot, but I have a platform and I go live, and the country as a whole, except for the stupid ass left, are hurting. And right now, God is telling me to forgive. To forgive. And do not spread hate. You can have an opinion without being hurtful. I'm not perfect, but I want to be as perfect as I can for my God. We will all of us Christians that truly believe God is our Savior, we will all sit at the table across from our enemies, and things will be just. into that. Because I believe it with my abusers. I mean, I carry internal wounds, but the baggage of carrying that trauma around and the anger and the resentment and why this, why that, I dropped that bag and God picked it up and took it. I don't carry that weight no more. It served me no purpose. But sometimes, I mean, it's almost like if things were always good, we would never recognize the good. We have to have pain, we have to have sorrow, we have to have disappointment, we have to be uncomfortable because we wouldn't recognize the good. And I just am a very emotional person. I feel things very hard. And it's just taken me a while. But every day, I keep talking and praying to God. And He keeps showing me I had 2 questions. And I got on social media and I was on Instagram, which is a happy place usually. Usually it's like Christian based, preachers, speaking the gospel, animals, fun stuff. But lately it's just been about the tragedies. So I'm looking through it and I watched a small little preacher clip and it answered one of my questions. I scrolled again and answered the second one, and that was about my son. So God showed up that quick to me. I had questions. He showed me through word and scripture exactly what I needed to hear. And that just builds the building blocks of your faith. But tragedy can divide or we can conquer. And the only way we're going to be able to conquer is through Jesus Christ and knowing that He is our Savior. And when I get angry, I don't want to be angry. But like somebody said the other day, anger is fear turned inside out. And I don't want to be fearful. And I don't want to be angry. And I am looking to God. I am looking to God to help me. To help me. I'm not perfect. I made a big long list in my head of all the things that I do imperfect on the daily, including, excuse me, let me get my vape. My vape. And it's funny, I was talking to my parents, and my mom said exactly what I said to the girl Julie that was on here riding me about vaping. I said, you really honestly think at the end of the day, God's going to say, oh, you vaped? Yeah, you can't come to heaven. You're not going to be taken. I'm sorry. But when I was listening to Charlie Kirk, I was like amazed because he stated things that give us an instant high or gratification are usually not things we should be doing. And that's what this does. It doesn't have nicotine. But it's still something that I want. I want this. It gives me, comfort and stuff. Why am I looking to this instead of Jesus? And I don't want to keep smoking, but I'm not going to be as hard on myself. And I told my mom that, and she was like, oh my gosh, Wendy. She was like, no, you got the whole view of God wrong. And I'm like, no, Mom, I don't. He's only taken 1/3 of us. You know how many people have roamed the earth over the last 2,000 years? He's only taken 1/3 of us. We don't get to heaven just by being a good person. I'm not going to go to heaven because I spent time with a homeless man or gave girl flowers or bought somebody groceries, or I'm not going to go to heaven for that. I'm going to go to heaven by trying to do my very best and acknowledge the sins that I do and try not to repeat them, and let people know about Jesus, and to know without no doubt, which is I do, that God died on the cross for our sins. There's one God, there's one Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, and that's it. I decided I don't believe in abortion after listening to Charlie. Plain and simple. Everybody has the right to their opinion. I don't believe in abortion. I think it is murder. It is absolutely murder. If you can't take care of a baby, then freaking don't have sex. If you are raped, my gosh, bless your soul. But have that baby and give it away. I feel a turning point in my life, a shift in my life, and it's gonna be for the better. I'm tired of people and their opinions dictating how I feel about myself. I am made in God's image, and the way that people look at me and think about me should not matter. Goes for you as well. What matters is what you think about yourself, and it's going to be pretty great if you give your life to Christ. I need to read the Bible every day. I don't do that. There's just so many things I was telling God, like, is this a sin? Is this a sin? Is this a sin? When I give somebody something while I'm on live, because I'm on live a lot in public, is it a sin? I never take glory for it. I always say, this is God working through me. I am just a messenger. I don't want to be thanked or praised. I don't want any of that. I don't even like receiving gifts. Like, I don't do good deeds to show off. A lot of people, a lot of YouTubers do. A lot of them do really great, amazing things in the process, but they're being glorified when actually it's God's doing. They're using that person as a vessel. I want to be a vessel. I don't want to be glorified. I want you to look at it as, wow, God blessed her in her heart to do a good deed for this person. I want to be more like that. That's what it's about. And your purpose, I don't know what it is, but I hope it rubs off on me, because God gave you a purpose, and I want to learn your purpose. I want to know what it's about. I want to know how it can help me. I just basically, I really hesitated with keeping going on with this channel, because it's just like, with this new shift occurring, I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my soul. I gotta stand for something, or you fall for anything. And I honestly got my parents fighting me on this one. And I'm always gonna be the black sheep. I'm always gonna be the crazy one. I'm never gonna be the successful one like my sister. But they don't know what I do. They don't watch my videos. They don't know what God does to me and allows me to do. He doesn't know They don't know the love I share. They don't know the kind gestures, or that I would literally give the shirt off my back. I've done it 3 times in my life. Somebody liked my shirt. I always wear a tank top underneath. You like this shirt? It's just an item. Take it. I'm tired of worrying. Death is inevitable. I don't feel heard by the ones that I should be heard by the most. I'm just a crazy daughter. My parents would prefer me not to talk about them on live, and I'm going to respect that. But the only time that my mom said she was truly proud of me was when I was happy in Guatemala. That's a hard pill to swallow. They don't know that the trauma that I've shared with you guys. Just like I won't tell my son, I won't tell my parents, because I don't want them to hurt. I don't want them to ever feel like it was their lack of being good parents that caused it, because I was a grown adult. I put myself in those situations. I take full accountability. But also on the flip side, I'm afraid they won't believe me. And when you go through trauma and someone doesn't believe you, it's almost worse than that trauma itself. I mean, my parents don't even believe I had a heart attack. I had so many messages, Miss Nancy. I feel like no, I must not, because I would have responded. Thank you, Kuma. Thank you so much. So, me asking, I guess I set myself up. But me asking, do you think I'm one of the most negative people you've ever met in your life? That's a big statement. And how many people said yes? I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm grateful that they answered truthfully, and I'm sure a lot of them were trolls and just people that don't like me. But there still were people that said yes. And that's a problem. That's a problem for me. Big problem. Make my heart break problem. Because never, I'm not here to be negative and bring negative vibes. That's not why I have this channel. I'm here to build and to love and to spread hope and accept people. There's going to be people I don't accept because we just aren't in line. Or they'll talk bad or use God's name in vain, or someone just said something ignorant about Charlie celebrating his death. Well, you know what? When George Floyd died, they were burning buildings, looting, killing each other. Not one person has killed somebody since Charlie died. Why? Because we are Christian beings and we want to choose forgiveness love and acceptance. We are peacemakers. That's where I travel. That's why I was just like, you know what? I'm stronger than this. I'm so much stronger than I give myself credit for. And that's not in an ego cocky way. If people think I'm negative, then there's a lesson to be learned there. And I'm trying to figure it out. I know I can be dramatic. I know that I am very emotional, very compassionate. And when I get angry, like Charlie's death, you think, like I said, you think I'm the only YouTuber that was screaming and yelling? I mean, these people were going crazy. We didn't know what to do with our emotions. We were so angry. Sometimes crying isn't enough. You need to scream. But if there's people out there that think I'm one of the most one of the most negative people they've ever met. I didn't say, do you think I'm negative at times? I said, do you think I'm the most negative person you've ever met? And so many people said yes. I got to figure that out because I don't want to be a negative Nancy. No offense, Nancy. I want to be strong like her. But God has plans for her. She's going to change the world. So I just have a heavy heart. I got a busy mind. And it's like I just want to lock myself in a room, grab my Bible, and read as much as I can. Because I saw this thing where it says, I believe in God, and there's just like hundreds of people going down this path. I live by God, and there's only a few. I want to live by God. I don't just want to believe in Him. I want to live by His Word. It's just in life, if somebody says, you know, you're really rude, you could say, I know myself, I'm not rude. Thanks for your input and move on. Or you can take a minute and try to understand where they're coming from and see if there's a lesson to be learned. Don't just dismiss it so quickly, because that is arrogance. That is your ego. I'm not rude, whatever. I can be rude. Yes, I can. I can be rude. I don't want to be rude, but sometimes I can be. And I'm usually sarcastically rude. That's how I'm usually rude. So that's why when people say, yes, you are one of the most negative people I've met in my life, in the world. At first, my heart was shook. Then I was like, you know what? I'm obviously not giving my bumblebees what they need. I'm not. Let's, yeah, Robin. Right there with you. I didn't go live for 2 days. I'm still trying to process. Night. And then my parents are like, you don't need to be watching or reading. Stay off of social media. And I'm like, you need to get on social media so we can be on the same page. You don't watch it so you don't have to admit how bad the world is? I didn't ask to see the videos. I wanted to know more about Charlie Kirk. I didn't ask to see the videos. And when I was scrolling through last night, it was like 4 in the morning. Those videos are still popping up. And I scroll so quick, I can't take it. It's already embedded in my mind. It should have never been put out there like that. The children that are traumatized by it, it just, I don't know. Instagram. Yeah. Don't worry your pretty little head about it. I know you say that with good intention, but how can you not? Well, I'll tell you how you don't. You feel your feelings, you feel your emotions, you feel the angers, you go through it. And then you let God take over. And I'm in the process of letting God take over, because if the widow of Charlie can keep going and fighting and not lose her faith, I think that's one of the most beautiful things ever. And we all can learn from that. She made it good. Hi, DK. So I'm just letting you know that I am going through a shift in my life. My attitude may change a bit. My goal is to show up for you guys in a better, more productive way. I don't ever want anybody to think that I'm one of the most negative people on the planet. That devastates me. We can all be negative. We're imperfect. But to be one of the most negative people they've ever met in the world is a huge ass pill that I just can't swallow and keep down. I gotta learn from it. But am I gonna stop worrying about my loved ones and when you guys hurt? No. I'm gonna pray for you, but I'm still gonna worry. Am I gonna stop being the emotional Wendy that I am with this heart? Impossible. God gave me this heart. It's probably the biggest heart of anybody you will ever know. And that's not arrogance. That's a gift from God. It is a curse and it is a blessing. I'm going to focus on my health and getting better. I haven't been complaining about my health. I haven't been playing the victim. I'm just trying to live my life. And I'm trying to be good for you. And if I ever feel like I'm letting you guys down, I'm not doing my job. I'm not pleasing my God. And all I want to do is make you laugh, make you be seen, let you know you have a voice and you can speak it, give you hope when you don't have any left. give you so much love that you can feel it through the phone. But since the incidents of the girl on the train and Charlie, I think a lot of the world has been thinking a lot, hurting a lot, asking a lot of questions. Thank you, Robin. I know I'm really open. My mom says something like, we're all fake at some points. We put on this persona. If you're you put on your work persona. You put on this persona. Everywhere you go, you put on a different persona. That's what people do. And I was like, I don't. And she rolled her eyes at me and she was like, okay, I don't. I never change who I am. I'm always Wendy. And that irritated her. But that's just because she doesn't know how to do that. And I wish that she did. It means you lack confidence. Thank you, Lane. Thank you, thank you. And that's why I keep coming back. Like the ones that do love and see the beauty in me, they know I'm crazy. They know I'm inappropriate. I talk about stuff I probably shouldn't. And I ask God, is that a sin? When I talk about my trauma in detail, is that a sin? Because I do it with good intent. I want others to know that we can rise above our abusers and our attackers, and that they can't have control over us if we don't allow it. But yeah, I can be inappropriate. But in most times, it's because I'm just trying to make you laugh. We're human beings. We're sexual beings. I'm not. Yuck. But, you know, is that gonna... I don't know. I have so many questions for God. And the only way to get my answers is to seek God. Seek Him every day. And I haven't stopped thinking about God, His power, His everlasting love, His grace, His glory, His sacrifice, and that He knows what He's doing. Why did I ask the question? It doesn't matter. I have a reason. But it doesn't matter. The person that said it apologized, and they said they misspoke. But I got the apology, and of course, they're forgiven. But maybe they weren't wrong. Maybe they weren't wrong. And if they weren't wrong, I have a lesson to learn. So I'm going to take another sip. Me being outspoken and all, can you all pray that my vagina stops bleeding? My ass wondering why I'm bleeding so bad. I'm on freaking 2 blood thinners. My dad's the one that told me that. When did you start? 2 days ago. When did you start your medication? 2 days ago. Quit taking your Lipitor. He's on Lipitor. He said, you haven't been on it but 2 days, you'll be fine. You could start it later, but right now you need to get off of it. Music's playing. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna talk loud so you can't hear the music. But Marinella, yesterday when I got up, because I've been sleeping till like 2, because I don't go to bed till 8 or 9. I got up and I ate a bowl of cereal. I was talking to my parents, and then right when I was done, I had a sandwich with chips. I don't hear music right now. Milk, tampons, Foggers cereal. That means I gotta go all the way on the other side of the store. Is that being negative? See, now I'm gonna be like aware of everything I say. Ooh, is that negative? I think it's just me being complaining and, well, that sucks. Music. I don't hear any music right now. He's. Oh! Stop doing that. Music. I'm like, what is going on here? I need a Cincy light. If anybody ever wants to give me a gift, and I don't ask for gifts, this is what I want. With the oil. They said we need to get an oil lamp for the, the trumpets. I can't afford it right now. Also, any suggestions on where to get holy water? I need a lamp that burns, an oil lamp. I need holy water, and I have my crosses. I don't know if it'll fit, but I need a super. These regulars aren't working. I'm gonna wait to get the milk and cereal. I have enough, and I'm tired of being here. I wonder after I fog and let it clear out, do I vacuum? It didn't say. Two little kids out of nowhere just said hi. Hi. Oh, yes. I'm standing here and she asked me if I'm using this. What? Nope, just standing here looking pretty. Oh, I just thought it was on mute. I really love you so much, okay? Just to make sure that it's not still connected to their Wi-Fi. Let me know if I start breaking up. I'm amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm single. Single, not ready to mingle. I gotta get right with my life before I can think about dating. You know, like I just want to be with Greg. The sky is bright. It's 107 degrees out and I got a cardigan on. I was tired of looking at my arms. I appreciate all your input. I've fogged before. Sounds like not good. I'm a pro fogger. Okay, I'm driving, so I won't see your messages. So talk amongst yourselves. Let each other know what you had for lunch or what you're having for dinner. If I look down and see something that flops my mop, I might do the same. Chips with the sandwich. Sounds good. Sounds good. I think that's what I'll have. I'm gonna have to get more bread. But you know, I eat twice a day. Last night I had a Pop-Tart again. But I'm not gaining any weight. So, I don't know. Maybe because I'm bleeding so bad that's keeping my weight down. Not that it's down. Like, I'm like one, I don't know what I am. I don't know if my scale is reading right. Nancy, I'm super happy for you. Pizza and junk food. Cottage cheese and pineapple. I just can't do it. I don't know how people can do it. My Grams used to love that so much. I'm such a nice person. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's what I'm shooting for. That's what I'm shooting for. It is hot. Why am I yawning? I've been up for, what, it's 5, a whole 3 hours. Do you know an interesting fact that I learned? Bless, rest in peace, but Tina Turner always slept until 1 p.m. She said, oh, I need my sleep. She was like, I always sleep till 1 p.m. She says it's absolutely vital to get plenty of rest. Which, don't think I'm going to bed at 8 and waking up at 2 in the afternoon. I got insomnia. So, like, today, I took my medicine, my morning medicine, before I even went to bed. I almost was just like, stay up. I was thinking that at 2:30 in the morning. Just get up. Then I'll be so exhausted all day long. But I just sat there. And then at 3 o'clock, I was like, I'm going to do some, listen to scripture and, you know, listen to Charlie talk and preach. That song that is, come Jesus come, let today be the day. That song, man, when I sent it to my dad, man, oh. You can't listen to it without bawling. It's just so lovely and true. Sometimes I fall down on my knees. Come, Jesus, come. It's just, we've waited so long. Such a beautiful song. Oh, such a beautiful song. I can't even take it. If I'm like real emotional, like I love listening to that song, I have to skip it because I get so emotional. I'll be having my hand up in the air. Come, Jesus, come. Let today be that day. There's no parking. I don't like when that happens. I don't like it. I don't like it at all, no. That's not me being negative. That's just me making an observation and having an opinion. Damn it, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. You really love me? Of course. You're my brother in Christ. You were enjoying it? Oh, honey. Thank you. Mark, you feel good about yourself? See, those things I don't struggle with, so it doesn't bother me. Nice try. God bless you. May He have mercy on your soul. You drive a truck. My dad drove a truck for so many years, man. Carmen, are you perfect? Just a question. You don't do anything? Do you ever have a drink during the week? Oh, you are perfect. Oh, well, teach us. Teach us. There's my neighbor. I had to tell him about himself.
Hey, gorgeous.
Oh, I'm gorgeous.
What's up, gorgeous?
I wasn't gorgeous enough for you to let me know you weren't coming over.
Oh my God, you still gonna use that against me?
Honey, that's the difference between 31 and 44.
Oh my God. Listen, I went to play soccer, right? And I came in, I was so tired.
Then
I
you
thought,
just say, I'm tired.
yeah,
Let's
I know, but
reschedule.
I misinterpreted what we had said, what we had spoken about down here. So it's my fault. It's my bad. I understand.
Well, I forgive you.
I appreciate it. I know you're a forgiving person.
You got to be.
You're God's child. You know
I
that.
am God's child.
That's sweet talking. That's up in your heart, right?
Oh, that's right.
So how is Max and Lola
I'm sure I got bombs. I'm gonna bomb the house because my neighbor has 2,000 cats and they have fleas and they keep giving them to my animals and they're just struggling.
doing? That's crazy.
It's really, really, really hard to watch your animals being in pain.
Well,
So,
you got to be aware of how you're bringing them outside. What you need to do if you're bringing Maxwell outside, you probably got to bring him all the way around here because
yeah,
the fleas could be like right around that section there,
because
and
he'll
the
walk
cats.
right by it and the fleas will, but he's treated with the most expensive thing,
Yeah,
Frontline.
but you know sometimes not every spot they could find a spot that remember fleas go even up right here at the bottom
Yeah.
where sometimes you don't even think about rubbing them, and after a while it wears off. So they gonna find your home at a different spot where they think you're more comfortable.
Well, I'm going to put him on the balcony. I'm going to fog the house. And then I'm probably, once it cools off, take my Bible and try to go to the beach and just be in peace.
You gonna go to the beach later on this evening?
Yeah.
What time?
I don't, whenever it just cools down a bit. You going to come and read my Bible with me?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. We'll see about that.
All right.
I'll be waiting for your text, Michael.
Huh?
I'll be waiting for your
Yeah, I'm
text.
gonna go on the road, and then when I get back, then I'm gonna let you know what's up.
Okay, just to reiterate, you're going to go on the road, and then when you get back, you're going to text me.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I just want to make sure we're clear.
All right.
Don't call me because I won't answer.
You don't answer calls.
I don't answer calls.
You on the live with the bumblebees now?
I am. You want to say hi?
Hi, bumblebees.
He said hi. Okay, I'll see you later. Be safe.
All right, you too.
All right. Or two. Oh man. My favorite donut is with the chocolate and sprinkles, but I guess because I'm drinking this sweet drink, I'm like, oh, I couldn't even imagine eating a donut right now. I'd go for some salty chips. Some good old salty chips. Why does it feel like my house is so far away from the street? I'm a little, I think I'm more hot than winded. I don't know. Oh, look at the sweet baby. Look at him all at my front door. What is we doing out here? That one's skittish. This one is friendly, as you can see, and this one. Hi, baby. What are we doing? What are we doing? Where's your mom at? She scares me. Are you looking at yourself in the camera? Is you looking at yourself and you're so skinny, you have worms. Wish your owner would freaking take care of their animals. That's being rude, and I don't care. What are you, oh, you rubbing on my butt? Are you rubbing on my butt? What are you doing, sweet one? All their ribs, all their hip bones are just... Oh, I got up, actually. This is where all the fleas come from. This cat tower over here. See, look at them. Just itching, itching. How are you two doing over here? You're so skidded. You're so much like your mother. Yeah, you're itching too. What are you doing, pretty girl? With that fluffy tail. They're suffering. They're freaking suffering. And the mother is pregnant again. Oh, it makes me so just... Oh, I'm going to be talking to the front desk tomorrow. So frustrating. Hi. Did you miss me? You did? She did not. Sister did not. No, she did not. She wouldn't do that. No, she wouldn't. Oh, go upstairs, please. Don't talk to me like that. Go upstairs. You're going to make me trip. Go. I'm coming. You have a lot to say. I just can't believe she did all this while I was gone. That's crazy. That's just craziness. Jeez Louise. I had no idea. You ate your food? Good boy. Good boy. Did you have any fun while I was gone? Wow, I didn't realize. I mean, I wasn't gone that long. I love you. Yes, I do. I love you so much. You're a sweet baby. Can you sit? Aww. Can you sit? Let's show him a trick. Ready? Bang. Bang. Oh, and he's gone. Oh. You gonna drink your water? All that barking made you thirsty? Yeah, they're the young couple that were having sex the other nights. But they put him in the middle, so it's like kind of look like they're mine as well. Max, you didn't do a very good job. Let's try again. Bang. Bang. As you get older, you don't listen as well. Come. Sit. You're silly. My goodness. Where are you going? I gotta put my tampons up because I'm going through them like crazy. I always use the small ones. Regular. These beasts. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's going to go in me. That's going to be painful. I feel like I have like a sock inside of me. Let's go see if my clothes came clean. What do you think? Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Cross your fingers. These are my grams. No. There's still blood on them. Do I just keep washing them? These are my grams. I got blood on these. No. You don't want to dry them. I got blood all over these. Look. How did I get blood on my leg? Look at all that blood. I know you can't. It's just everywhere. I don't know. Everything's ruined. Blood all over these. These came clean-ish. They're still stained. But I don't care about those. What do I do? I can let go of all of this. But these were my grams. It comes with a matching top. They're her favorite pajamas. And now they're wasted. If anybody says I'm being negative right now, shh. If you had something precious of your past loved ones, you'd be upset too. And if not, then you just don't care. I'm not a materialistic person. These are just some old pajamas. And those all happened last night. I bled through all of those last night. I just kept changing and changing. But when I sprayed them, they were still wet with blood. So it's not like it was like on there and just like chilling. I got on it. I bled on these too. Oh man, they're really stained. I'm telling you guys, I'm bleeding like a slaughtered pig. Damn it, damn it, damn it. There's gotta be a, like, baking powder or maybe some bleach. I'd rather it be white. Can't walk around letting Max out with stained bottoms. People would judge me more than they already do, probably. Sorry, Grams. I pulled an alley. I washed these yesterday. These is what I'm taking out. And when I opened to put those in to wash them, I forgot that I did laundry and it all had like that moldy smell. So I just re-washed everything. How are these? Oh my God, look at that. Do you guys see that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pair of pants that I have bled through. I'm 44. I know how this works. Going in. I don't have any more laundry. I do have blood on my blanket or on my sheets. Jesus, take the wheel. I know how to do laundry. Why am I looking at them? Because I'm mourning them. Because I'm bleeding so freaking bad that I have bled through 7 pair of my clothes. I'm a grown adult. I've been having my period since I was 11. 33 years. Oh my gosh, that little girl cries so much. You know I love the kids, but she needs a good ass spanking. Yes, I believe in a good spanking. This got blood on it. Thank goodness my bed does not. 11, yeah. I was 11, living in Texas. I can remember the whole thing. I was in the bathroom, I wiped, and then I yelled for my mom. And then she gave me pads. Well, she had to go give me pads. She might have had pads because she was only 19 years older than me. So she was still doing her cycle and shit. And then I think later that year, for my birthday, yes, I use a lot of bleach. She started to let me shave my legs. So 11 was a big year for me. It's when my abuse stopped too. Small, white, heavy, cold. Go. Get those stains out. Bleach it up. And Michelle, I have to say that you are a woman, right? It's not like I showed you the massacre beforehand. I showed them after I washed them. And you're grossed out? It's kind of embarrassing for you. It's part of life. Unless, I mean, whatever. I just really don't care to take anybody's shit today. I'm upset that I ruined my grandmother's favorite pajamas. So if anybody doesn't like it, see your way out. God bless. You feel the same way as what? appreciate it. That's what I was gonna do, but that did not happen. Should I see? When I was circumcised, they took too much off the top. I'm so sorry that happened. That has to be painful. Taking inches that you need or you desire. You shit yourself? When I first moved here, I shit behind my car. There wasn't a bathroom around. So I just sat on the, like, what are they called? The things you pull up to. I just sat on it, scooted my ass back, and went for it. Hell yeah. Your daughter needs money? That's weird. I don't have a daughter. I am single twins looking for a wife to be because God did give you me girlfriend, yet I'm an ugly guy. I have disability. Please don't talk so badly about yourself, honey. But you're my son's age, I'm not really into dating younger men. But you're very special. You'll find the right girl for yourself. Eric, 42 is a good age. I just would like Greg. So, James, you're saying that I should take those pants. Oh, it just makes me sad inside. Take those pants and make them into a scarf for Max. I am the daughter, that's right. You're right, I'm the daughter, I need money. Go ahead and send a donation. Anybody interested in buying a bracelet? Hi, Nick, I'm doing good. WWE. Awesome. I will take them right to the laundromat if you think they could do something. Should you have them stuffed? I'm just gonna pretend that message never popped up. You look like evil assistant with the blue eyes. Okay, that's just rude because I'm not an assistant, I'm a CEO. I'm watching the Eagles versus Chiefs. Oh my gosh, who's winning? They're magic. I love that. Who's winning, the Eagles or the Chiefs? The Eagles. Chop chop. You literally mean chop chop. No. Can't do it. I'll make it into a little tiny blanket. That's what I'll do. I'll take it to a seamstress and take the good parts and make a little tiny blanket with some like doily ruffled edging. Do you think it's another Eagle year? Buenas noches. Ay, so what did Michael have to say? Well, when we text, who won who won the Super Bowl last year? The Eagles. And I was super happy for them. Even though I was rooting for the Chiefs, man, it was so beautiful to see the Eagles win. And they didn't just win, they destroyed. They destroyed them. You know? But I mean, it is what it is. It was not even close. No, it was very like, oh, this is so sad. Oh. I watched it with my son and my adopted son. My husband's team, the Dolphins, have had bad luck. My dog is definitely human. I have one son. He'll be 25 in December. You know, it doesn't. Los Angeles, the Rams, because I'm from St. Louis, and I used to watch them play like on the field. I drove by it every single day. Um, I'll always be a hardcore, Rams fan, but it doesn't matter who plays. At the end, I still be crying. Because how can you look at these grown men that have worked so hard and they get so emotional and they're so excited and so happy? It's just like, oh, it's sad for the losers, but you got to have a loser and a winner. And I just rejoice in the people that win. So it doesn't ever really matter when it comes down to it. I just love to see people so happy and feel like, wow, this long road brought us exactly where we wanted to be. And I don't know, when they won last year, I was just boo-hooing because, they've went back and forth quite a bit. And it was just, I mean, don't get me wrong, Andy Reid is like probably one of the best coaches ever. But it just wasn't their year. And I don't know. I was happy when the Eagles won, and I was rooting for the Chiefs. But they do make a ton of money, but they put their bodies through a lot. They're away from home a lot. But yeah, none of that really matters. I just love seeing people rejoice and be so happy and proud of themselves. Makes my heart happy. And to see a grown man cry, I mean, I can't not cry when I see somebody cry. So seeing a grown man cry out of so much, and they always give thanks to God. Like, I love it. I love it. I love it. They do, James. I bet they do. Well, Patrick Mahomes, he's a pretty, he's pretty amazing, and he surprises me how, like, I'm like, they're right at you, Patrick, like, throw the ball, and he'll just get the ball where it needs to be. It's just fascinating. He's really talented. Definitely. But if it ain't his year, it ain't his year. They did really good. Well, they go to the Super Bowl 3 years in a row. A three-peat. They did not win. In New York. I also went to the Eagles game last That's fun. And they're your team? Awesome. Love to Israel. Much love to Israel. Try not to bite my lip. Aunt Libby gets mad at me. I'm doing okay. What is the record right now? They're on a winning streak. Born and raised, huh? And that's where you be. Well, California. Risk it all for well, you know what I'm having, Nancy. If you were here, I'll make you one too. They're only up one? Larry, thank you so much. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that very much. I do. My rent's due on the 1st, $1,300. Just kidding. I'm not kidding. That is true, but I'm not taking your money. I'm kidding. Do you remember Wilson Phillips? Yes. No Pop-Tarts. That's my night snack. Hold on. Yes, absolutely. You got it in your head. Great. Now it's going to be in mine. One more day. Now hold on. How often? You guys got to start finishing your sentences. Someday somebody's going to make you want to turn around and say goodbye. Now it's on all of our heads. Yeah. It's nice to see you smile. I usually do smile. I mean, it's America's been going through it. Thanks, James. You don't watch the Super Bowl, do you? Because you put in every day I watch it. I'm not a grandma just yet. You're a kid? Oh my goodness. Go to sleep. I look evil. Thank you. Alan, welcome, honey. You're not going to get bullied here. I used to get bullied and beat up all the time. B? He's not mad. He's serious. All right, Gary, I'll talk to you soon. Love you so big. Hi, Daniel. Email? No, I'm good. Non-nicotine vapes are 27. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna quit. God did my eyebrows. Thank you, Daniel. I already answered that question. None of my bumblebees are here. Well, some. Is Pixie headed down yonder to be? She's waiting for you in the plane. About 2 weeks. Usually, like when I was working at the smoke shop, I mean, people would come in like every 2 days to get vapes. I'm like, how are you smoking that much? Like, whoa. Well, one of the girls that I went to school with, she was a couple grades under me. She married one of the rich families in town, so money's not an issue for her. So she would just come in and buy, she's like, I'll just take that one and that one and that one. And then she'd be in a few days to get more. I'm like, how? Like, you got to be constantly hitting it. Like, the most I usually hit it is at night. I just lay it on my chest. But I've been having such bad heart palpitations lately. I just, yes, you're here. I think you and James. Anybody else? Oh, Alien. Thank you so much. Love to Israel. You are baby 81. I was born in 81. It's hard to quit, for sure. I quit cigarettes. Oh, Peggy's here. She's got a song in her head. I am 44. Good math. Good math. I'm having back pain. You know what that means? Man, people are leaving. I'm just gonna go. George, honey, stop talking. Are you a beekeeper? No. Wendy Bailey. I go, my name on, I don't know why they use that, Jersey Bailey. That's my email. Oh, honey's not happy. $67. Hi, Leanne. Good to see you, honey. What's new? Oh, so much. Excuse me. I know, that's why I need to quit. That's what I feed him every day, is salmon. Max, stop, please. Oh, my back. Okay, my back's hurting. That means things need to be changed. So I'm gonna go for now. I might go live later when I'm at the beach because I have to leave the house for 2 hours anyway. Uh, so stay tuned. If you see me go live again, then I'll probably be at the beach. Good night, Nancy. Enjoy your dinner, whatever you choose. I love you guys. Sending you love, hugs, prayers, and kisses. I hope you have a great Sunday. Make sure you make time for God and give Him glory for all of your blessings, because if you think about it, we're surrounded by blessings. We just sometimes get so busy and things get hectic and hard to understand and the world falls apart, but we still are surrounded with constant blessings. And you all are definitely one of those in my life. Kuma, I'll talk to you later, sweetie. Yeah, I hope you have a great evening. And if I go to the beach later to read my Bible, just to feel my soul, I will go live. Hugs to you, Nancy. Love you. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for hanging out and make good choices. Nick, go to bed. All right, bye.